What's going on, guys? Jay Hoyt back with you today. Today we're going to be talking about captains, and not only captains, but what really is a captain, kind of the definition of it, what really makes up a captain. But in the background, we have some Hockey Ultimate Team gameplay, a little come from behind win, not by too much, but it's still a good gameplay nonetheless. So let's get right into the captaincy. So today I kind of wanted to talk about a captain because, you know, the NHL is going to start up here soon. And there's a lot of teams with a lot of new captains, or old captains on new teams, or, you know, alternate captains that have wanted to be, you know, actual captains, and you know, I just wanted to talk about it. So what I really wanted to talk about is, you know, what really makes up a captain. Is it, you know, the age, you know, if they're 19 or 18 coming in the NHL first year, kind of like a Connor McDavid in Edmonton, you know, could he possibly be a good captain? Who knows? Or if you want like a 43-year-old like Jaromir Jagr, who's, you know, a future Hall of Famer that could probably be a captain, a leader in your dressing room, and could wear that captaincy. Now, not only age, you know, you could be any age really to be a captain in the NHL. It's just, you know, how good is your leadership and how good you really are. But other factors that weigh into it could be, you know, how long you've been on a team, how long, you know, you've been in the dressing room, how long you've, you know, just overall been around the team, and how well you know your players to know, you know, when to push them, when not to push them. You know, should I not talk to them? Should I, you know, I don't know, like give them input, try to help them, anything like that. Does that matter, or is it the guy that's just, you know, the flat out leader and the flat out guy that, you know, just helps out every situation and does more than expected? Now, before, how I said with age, you know, you could be 18, you could be 43, you could be any age. But what about years experience? Now, with years experience, I'm talking about, you know, years in the league, whether you started out in the AHL, come straight for juniors, and you went straight to the NHL. How long have you been in the league, and does that really matter in order for making a captain? Now, along with the years experience and the experience with the team, I also have on ice behavior. Now, I'm not just talking about, you know, if one of your teammates gets hurt or gets hit and then you step up for them, or if you go check a guy again, or if your teammate gets a, you know, lays a huge hit out and he's not a fighter, and just say you're more of a feisty guy that'll take that fight for him. You know, does that make a captain, or is that just, you know, a good teammate, or just a, you know, a guy who's willing to step up for their teammates? Because, you know, you look at guys that are enforcers, guys that are grinders, you know, power forwards that score and play the more physical game. You know, does that really matter, or is it just kind of, you know, being a good teammate and helping out your own teammates? And along with on-ice behavior, you have the off-ice behavior. Now, I'm not talking about, you know, getting arrested or, you know, just being a good guy and doing charity work, but what do you like in the dressing room, you know, when you're training, in the workout room? You know, are you the guy that goes above and beyond, or are you the guy that just does what's necessary and then moves on with your day? Does that really matter when making a captain, or does that just kind of like another really good team player and you want to do the best for your team? I think the last and probably the most important thing is not only, you know, your age, your length on the team, your experience with the team, your years experience in the league or in, you know, the hockey scene, and the behavior, but what about your mentality? Are you the type of person or the type of player that, you know, reaches out to other players and helps them out? Or are you the type of player that goes to your teammates saying, hey, you had a really great game, but here's where you could possibly improve on? Or are you the type of player that goes up to your teammate after a great game or a great goal and says, hey, great goal, you know, keep going, you're looking good so far? Or are you the type of guy that, you know, goes above and beyond and overall just is a great teammate, congratulates them even if, you know, if you're not on the ice and you had nothing to do with the goal, you say good job, or, you know, you had a line that was playing really well, better than your top line, just say. So say if your fourth line's doing really well and your first line isn't really clicking that game, you're the type of guy that says good job, you know, you really killed it tonight. You know, our first line wasn't too good tonight, but your line was absolutely insane. Are you the type of guy that takes that behavior from that off ice into the locker room and says, you know, we're not playing well, let's get it together, let's win because we know we're that good of a team? Or are you the guy that, you know, motivates your team no matter what the situation is? You're up by 5 goals, hey, let's go get more, let's keep the foot on the pedal and just keep scoring, keep making opportunities, and keep playing the right way. Now, the main reason that I wanted to make this video was not only just to talk about what makes a good captain and just show you some pretty good gameplay, but it was overall to kind of talk about what makes a good captain, because you have, you know, if you relate to the Ottawa Senators here, you have Erik Karlsson, the captain, right? You have Dion Phaneuf, a former captain in Calgary, I believe, and Toronto, and he's been an alternate with Ottawa. I know that so far. But you have guys that like Chris Kelly, who's worthy of an alternate captaincy. You know, you have guys that have been in the league a long time and guys that have been on your team for a while that are in that leadership core. I'm not just talking about the guys that wear the letters, but the guys that are in the locker room that provide that leadership, not only on the ice but off the ice, in their training regimens, their training routines, the off ice, the charity stuff. And there's even guys like Daniel Alfredsson and Chris Phillips who have been retired for about a year now, that still do charity work with the team, still have roles within the team, and still make a huge impact no matter what. And that's the type of guys they were, right? Or the guys they are. They're captains, they're leaders in the community, they're leaders on the ice, they're leaders off the ice, and overall great guys. So if you guys have any other, criteria you guys put in a captain, whether, standing up for your teammates or, whatever else I've been talking about, if you guys agree with me, leave a like, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and subscribe for more. Anyway guys, I'll see you later.